Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of PTD6. So welcome to the 32.0 update overview. I'm gonna read with you guys now the patch notes, and I'm gonna just analyze and point out the most important changes in this update and also the new features. So, well, of course, the best thing is the new event called Contested Territories. For this event, you're gonna actually need 100% like a team, and you're gonna be playing together with other players, trying to conquer territories, different game modes, different strategies, different setups, and yeah, so it's just something completely new. And you can see also here in this small icon, about the upgrade, about the update, sorry, the new Sentry Paragon for the Engineer, new skin for Dora, and new map. So those are the new things. You can see the engineer is called Master Builder, the Paragon, a new intermediate map, Quarry, and skin, and then of course some achievements, trophies or items. Nothing too terrible. And then here at the end, these are just some bug fixes, something not really worth mentioning. And now back to the balance changes. So again, these balance changes, remember that they could affect potentially your strategies, and like because of these changes, sometimes like past strategies do not work anymore because maybe an upgrade is more expensive, or because maybe something is not as good as it was before. So that's why these ones are the ones you always have to look out for, and you have to pay attention. And you can see that first, for the boomerang mob press, the price has been increased. So now it's slightly more expensive, and well, that's just it. For the bomb, the mob motor has been nerfed, less damage to mobs, and instead the mob assassin, the damage is unchanged, so damage is still 18. For the ice monkey as well, the freeze duration for enhanced freeze has been reduced. Instead, it's the same for the deep freeze. Permafrost, more expensive, and as well a lot of nerfs to the cryo cannon. And I think this one is mostly for like races or maybe even against bosses. And now you can see that it attacks more slowly and it's more expensive. So yeah, they're really targeting, I think here, races and boss strategies. Then sniper as well. Bouncing bullets has been nerfed. The pierce, less pierce, also less pierce for supply drop, and less stun efficiency for the cross path. So for main mob and cripple mob, cross path with shrapnel. You can see that now it's about 33% effective. Mobs now being stunned for less time, and also for the 5th upgrade, less time compared to before. So yeah. For the sub as well, they have reduced the camo pulse pierce. So how many camos at once you can, from how many camos you can remove the camo effect. You can see here that just the 3rd upgrade, so it's gonna be 100 Bloons. For the 310 upgrade is gonna be 120, and for the 320 is gonna be 150. I don't think that this is gonna actually affect any real gameplay other than probably races or maybe bosses, because like there isn't a round where you have so many camos at once that you could have like more than 100 camos in range of your sub at the same time. And like even around 78, the 2nd ceramic rush, I think there are like 60 or 80 ceramics all close together, maybe a little bit more, but not 100. So yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. And as well, the camo pulse pierce has been reduced for the Energizer to 1000. For the Buccaneer, the Paragon has been increased, the price is now more expensive. For the Ace, some changes, like Never Miss Targeting now it's more expensive, but you can see the Spectre is less expensive. So at the end of the day, like the total cost is the same, but of course, getting Never Miss Targeting first, it's gonna require more cash. For Helis as well, the downdraft blowback distance has been reduced. So the maximum distance, you can see now it's 150 from 300. So for support chain hook, instead, the distance remains at as before. Wizard, I'm very happy about these changes, because now you can see that the 130 Dragon's Breath can target through walls. and that was something that wasn't happening before, and so like you were losing a ton of damage in any maps with kind of obstacles, and so now this is going to be very nice. And also the fireball has more pierce if you go for the bottom path. Super Monkey, some buffs in this case for Legend of the Night. You can see more damage, so double damage, double ceramic bonus, and actually almost triple Moab bonus. So yeah, a lot of buffs. For the druid here, they have changed the bramble pile damage type. You can see that now the damage has been converted to sharp. And if you got the top cross path, so 130 druid, now the bramble pile is back to normal. So you will be able to pop Bloons with the piles only if you get the druid 130. So yeah, that's something that you're gonna have to be careful, especially if you are used to go with just 030 druids. And as well here, huge buff to the Spirit of the Forest. You see that the base attack damage now has been increased by 10 times, so from 2 to 20. For the Spec Factor as well, this upgrade here, like Super Mines, the damage over time damage per tick has been increased by 500 times, like from 1 to 500. I haven't tested it out yet, but it looks like it's gonna be insane. But still, this upgrade is pretty expensive, and in most scenarios you're never gonna use it, and there are better alternatives. But still, it's gonna be better. Monkeypolis has been nerfed. You can see that the cash generation every 2000 cash that you sacrifice is now 100 cash less. So it's like 33% less effective. And yeah, that's just it, especially like for bosses, I think. So it's not gonna be as easy to generate like tons and tons of cash. And then finally for heroes, you can see that through Adora, so when you have an Adora level 20 and you get a true Sangat, that Adora, Adora is gonna also ascend, it's gonna do even more damage, and you can see that her level 10 ability is gonna have more pierce and also more damage. So that's pretty much it. And then finally, of course, to Geraldo, a ton of nerfs. He was way too strong. You can see that now Jar of Pickles, more expensive, the duration is less. For the Glue Trap as well, it's going to expire after 4 rounds. The Pierce has been reduced. Sharpening Stone, now it's expires after 15 rounds. Maelstrom, the stock has been reduced and it's more expensive. For the Genie as well, 1 less round, it's going to only last 2 rounds now. So that's huge. For the Super Maelstrom as well, it's going to last exactly the same amount of time. The Rejuvenation Potion is going to be a lot more expensive, like double cost. And yeah, so a lot of nerfs, as you can see, to Geraldo. And then as well here, like a small change to Vortex stun radius. You can see that as you get the more tiers, the tiers, right, tier 2, 3, 4, and 5, the stun radius also increases. Now it's going to be increasingly larger, so it's going to be able to stun more towers around it. So yeah, that's just it. And that's it. They're also giving us some kind of insights about possible future updates and what they're going to do. But yeah, that was it. And also there is a very nice icon here showing the differences, because it's almost 4 years since BT6 has been released. And you can see that in 2018 there were 20 maps, now in 2022 there are 61 maps, from 4 heroes to 14 heroes, plus also skins and new features. So yeah, that was it, guys, for the patch notes. I'm gonna now jump into the game, and I'm gonna first of all show you Dora Skin. Very cool. And actually I'm gonna show you as well what happens when you level up. So she's gonna change skin appearance at level 3, at level 7, at level 10, and at level 20. You can see that's her at level 1. And at level 3 she's gonna have like more stripes around her body. Then at level 7 she's not gonna have any more the eyes, and she becomes like a little more leather purple. At level 7 her hair grows longer and she becomes slightly like darker purple. And then finally at level 20 you can see her her being even larger, and she's more menacing, yeah, that's how she looks like. And now her basic attacks are gonna be, of course, changed. You can see here that they're gonna be like this, and when you use the ability, they become a little bit more lighter purple, right? So when the ability is active, the attacks become lighter. And then we also have the level 10. You can see level 10, very cool, the animation here. Yeah, that's doing damage. And actually, I think here that yeah, but I don't know if I can ascend her like to a true Adora, but yeah, that could be nice to see later on. Like if he also changes in appearance when you get a true Sangat. But yeah, that's it. Then like her skin, I think is gonna cost 2500 monkey money, so it's not too expensive. Then there is the new Paragon as well. Yeah, I forgot to show it, the Engineer Paragon. So the Master Builder is called, and you're gonna actually need 750,000 experience to unlock it. And you can see that the cost is the highest so far for any Paragon. Yeah, even more expensive than the Ninja one. And then the map. So you can see here, that's the map, Quarry. I have just seen some videos just to see how it works, and it's a pretty simple map. Like the balloons are gonna come from the left side, and they're gonna just follow here the stream. And we have different levels in terms of heights. So you can see that this is top level, all right? And you have the second level, and you can see that the towers that you place here cannot attack the superior level. And then we have the third and bottom level, where once again, towers placed here cannot attack second or first unless they have somehow they can ignore obstacles or stuff like that. And yeah, it's just one path, you know, pretty simple. So I would argue that this map is going to be pretty simple to manage and to destroy. And as well, another difference is that in round 40 and from round 40 onwards, all mob class balloons are going to come instead from this top right side, right? So they're going to come from here. They're not going to follow the path of the balloons, but they're going to come from this right side, and then they're going to just follow the path as normal. So the main difference is where they come from, and that means that you don't want to concentrate your defenses too much on like this top side, right? But you're going to concentrate your defenses mostly on this part, so you can attack also mob class balloons, or you can use like towers that can ignore obstacles or can attack balloons anywhere. For example, like helis, aces, you know, those mortars, all those kind of towers. But yeah, it looks pretty simple. Yeah, in the next days I will try to upload some gameplays here for half cushioning poppable and chimps without using, you know, monkey knowledge, and making very easy strategies to follow. And then also there is the event contested territory. I haven't even been able to play it because I'm not even in a team. And if you're not in a team, you cannot play it. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see, you know, how it works. I'm not really that into, you know, grouped or team games like this, when you have to play different game modes, you know, stuff like that. So very likely I will not be even playing this game mode, but yeah, I could try it out. And that's it, guys. So that's it for this update and Patreon's overview. I hope you enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.